Hey guys, man, have we had some rain this spring. Well, it's summer now, but don't worry, I won't break into song. Man, it was pouring out a little bit ago, and I feel like I've done you guys a disservice and maybe confused people. For the harder I try to explain what's happening in my head when I'm copying Morse code, it's so complicated yet so utterly simple that it's hard for me to put into words. Um, it it's no different than the spoken word. You know, what's a written word? Like a typed word or a handwritten word? What is it? It's a representative character set for a language. What's a language? Well, it's comprehension of thought, typically shared from one to another. And, right? Well, a written word is one representative character set that the sighted person would decipher with his eyes, a sightless person using Braille, perhaps. Boy, my yard is just soggy. I'm trying to explain what happens in my head when I'm copying Morse code at any speed. When I talked to you in the last video about it being about nothing other than concentration, and that is so very true. And I don't mean high concentration, I mean an utter lack of it. For when that character set flows through your brain, and you don't even have to think about it, you're chilling. You're mentally relaxed and chilling. I wanted to share something with you. You may think I'm crazy. Don't say it, man. Please be kind to Blowzo. You know what I learned to do when I was a teenager? Here, let's go back to Piccadilly Lane. I don't stand in 3 inches of water there. Honestly, man, this work lane here is glorious. Because you're not standing in wet grass when you work in your garden. Where was I? Where was I? I'm going to pause you. I have to gather my thought. Ah, yes. I probably shouldn't have turned around while paused. When I was a teenager, and I started learning Morse code when I was about 14. Let's go visit the Michigan cacti. Oh man, he treated me right in field day, man. Especially on 6 meters. You know what I used to do? My house was the hangout house. My mom and dad were cool, and my friends Jimmy and Kevin were always hanging out at my house. And summers were smoking hot. I was 14, 15, 16 years old. And they just wanted to watch TV. You know what I wanted to do? Lay on the floor in my tank top in front of the fan with my head right in front of the fan. And the sound of the fan and the wind rushing past my head, I quickly learned to check out mentally. I learned how to disconnect from the present and coast. I wasn't absent. I was there in body and partially in mind, but the most of my mind, the majority of my mind, was gone in a way in meditation. Without knowing it, I had learned how to meditate, and I acquired the ability, and it's been with me ever since. I can sit down and close my eyes, and within a minute, I'm gone. You know? I share that with you because when you copy Morse code, when you get good and comfortable, and that's what it is, man. It's comfort level. When you get good and comfortable, and you can sit and let the flow go through your mind. You know, I've referred to the word, the mythological word, I've referred to it as that. Well, it's not exactly mythological. The character set that flows through your head, your brain does assemble the sounds you hear into words, but you're not hearing them, man. They're registering. Like if you were here talking to me now, it's not like I've got a little notepad and I'm jotting down furiously the words you say to me. That's a humorous and pretty good analogy. Relax, relax, clear your mind, be at peace, let the flow, the sound. You know what the flow is? It's the flow of language. Let the sound of language flow through your head without even concentrating on it. And there's going to come a time, guys, it's no different. It's no different. Oddly, I feel incredibly emotional right now, man. Honestly, man, I feel like crying right now. And I don't know why. It'll come to you guys. I promise you. Don't stress it. Let the flow of language go through you. Certainly you think I'm nuts now, right? I hope you're all so very well, and let's enjoy the summer, man. It's turning out to be glorious so far. 73.